buckle up because today's video is going to move super fast. I've got a ton of information to tell you, all of which is designed to help you be more handsome. I have broken up your handsomeness, your face, into 6 handsomeness zones. You've got zone number 1, which is your hair. Number 2 is your eyes. It's a birthmark. Zone number 3 is your nose. Zone number 4 is your skin. Number 5 is your mouth. Number 6 is your chin and jaw. Today, I'm going to go over some simple, easy to implement tips in each of the zones. Now, let's make you more handsome. Zone number 1, we're going to start at our hair. One of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of dudes making in terms of their hair that's making them less attractive is trying to rock a style that is not like ever going to work for you or your hair. You got to be honest with your texture and your density. 3 weeks, that is the time in which you should go in between cuts if your hair is like medium length. Right now, if it's super short and you like keeping it super short and tight, you might need to go every 2 weeks. If it's a little longer, possibly 4. The deal is your hair grows at about half an inch a month. Really speaking, by the time you notice you need a haircut, you needed one like a week ago. And so a good rule of thumb and tip that I use is before you leave after getting your haircut, make an appointment for your next cut, add it to your phone so you're always ready. Handsomeness zone number 2 is your eyes. Woo, do you like that? Dramatic, exactly. So here's the deal. We're gonna talk about 3 specific areas of your eyes. You got the brows, you got the balls, and you've got the bags. So eyebrows, notice it's plural, you need 2 of them, which means you need to know where they stop and start. The way you're gonna do that is grab some type of straight, something like a comb, and you're gonna place, right, that comb right on the side of your nose, all right? Run it all the way up. This is where your eyebrow should start, all right? You should pluck everything in between. In terms of where it should end, take that same straight edge and place it on the outside corner of your eye. This is where your eyebrow should end. Next up, we're talking about the balls, gentlemen. If your eyes are bloodshot and red, either A, you're a stoner, which... Are you a stoner? You're probably already using Hygiene. I'm assuming that it's not from you smoking weed. I'm assuming that your bloodshot eyes are from a lack of sleep or it's actually allergies. Either way, you've got to get it under control because if your eyes are all nasty and bloodshot, you're definitely looking like a stoner. Next part of your eyes we got to talk about, gentlemen, is your under eyes, all right? The under eye skin is super delicate, super like fragile. And so you got to make sure you are taking care of it. If you've got dark circles, chances are you are not sleeping enough. You got to make sure you are getting a solid 7 to 8 hours each and every night of solid sleep. Not just laying in bed like surfing and doing all, I'm talking like solid slumber, gentlemen. You got to get those bags under control. Something else I would highly recommend each and every one of you do before you actually go to bed is to use an eye cream, all right? This is the Tiege Hanley eye cream. I'll link to actually, this comes in your level 2, level 3 system, or if it's level 1, you can actually add it. Anyway, more about Tiege Hanley later. Using a high quality eye cream every single night, guys, is, in my opinion, one of the most important things you can do in order to age well and look amazing as you get to be an old dude like me, which is 44 years old. You're like, yo, Alpha, you look amazing for 44. I do. Why? The answer is clean living and Tiege Hanley. Zone number 3, we got to talk about your nose, gentlemen. Now, here's the deal. Big noses are actually perceived as sexy, but if you're somebody that wants to minimize the sexiness a little bit, there are a few things you need to make sure that is not happening. If your nose is oily and kind of greasy, right, what's happening is it's actually reflecting and bouncing the light back at people, making your nose appear larger. And so if you want to A, knock gross people out, and B, make your nose look a little more proportionate, you got to make sure you are handling the oil. You also need to make sure that your pores don't have a bunch of blackheads or zits, all right? And the reason is pretty simple. Blackheads are nasty, zits are embarrassing. Now, if you're somebody that does have like a bunch of blackheads or clogged pores, do not start just like digging, all right? There are better options. And the reason is because you can actually damage the skin and your nose. Instead, what I'd get is some type of blackhead removing like strip like Biore, or you can find like the knockoff cheap brands. These work just as well. And then once your pores are clean, then keeping them clean is pretty simple, all right? You got to wash your face twice a day, morning and night, to remove the oil, the dirt, the grime that builds up. And then twice a week, you should be using some type of high quality exfoliating scrub to make sure that you're actually removing the top dead layer of skin and keeping those pores squeaky clean. Which brings us to handsomeness zone number 4, which is the skin on your face. Guys, the thing that separates attractive dudes from dudes that aren't exactly like amazing is that attractive dudes have incredible skin. It doesn't matter if you're rocking a beard. It doesn't matter if you got a bald head. It doesn't matter if you've shaved your eyebrows off. If you have good skin, you are sexy. But the good news is that having incredible skin has never been easier or more uncomplicated. Hit the link down below and go check out Tiege Hanley. If you have not used skincare before, gentlemen, you're gonna love Tiege Hanley. And the reason is because we make it so crazy simple. We not only give you the products you need and nothing extra, we tell you exactly what time of day and how much to use. Hit that link down below. Go check out Tiege Hanley. We've got 3 different levels or systems. If you're new to skincare, what I'd recommend is go level 1, which is gonna come with your face wash. Use this twice a day, morning and night, to remove the oil, the dirt, the grime. You're also gonna get the scrub. Use this twice a week in the showers. When I use it, it's easy and a little sexy, and it's cooling. It feels amazing. You also get an AM moisturizer with an SPF of 20, all right? Every day before you leave the house, little dab, just like this, right there, boom, boom, boom. Then at night, after you wash your face, bang, a little PM moisturizer right on that handsome face. And this is a step that a lot of dudes like miss. If you're a little bit older, you might want to go level 2, which comes with the eye cream like we talked about before. This stuff is amazing. Or you can take it to the top. In terms of top, level 3, which comes with not only the eye cream, you also get an anti-aging serum to help fight free radicals and Mother Nature like a Kung Fu freaking ninja. Hold on, it gets even better, because for a limited time, whichever system you buy, it doesn't matter whichever one, guys, if you hit our special link and go through my landing page, they're gonna throw in these 2 bad boys, which are the Travel Wash Body Bar and the Exfoliating Scrub Bar. The Wash Body Bar is a daily use bar, all right? It's got all sorts of botanicals and ingredients to not only clean your skin, leave it hydrated. It also has a mild exfoliant. You can use this every day. This bad boy is the Scrub Bar, and it is a bad boy. You gotta be careful with this bad boy. Not every day, twice a week, all right? But here's the deal. You gotta be careful, because when you're using it, it literally could like remove a nipple. You gotta be careful. But like I said, guys, for a limited time, if you get started with Tiege right now, you can grab these 2 bars for free. But like I said, supplies are limited. But what's not limited is your potential in terms of looking handsome if you use Tiege, which is linked below. The handsomeness zone we're going to talk about now, gentlemen, is your mouth. All right, now there are 3 areas of your mouth we got to talk about. All right, number 1 is your breath. If your breath stinks like shit, that's not good. Horrible, hellacious, halitosis is a huge turnoff. People aren't going to want to talk to you or get close to you. Everybody knows a dude who smells like they ate a shit burger for breakfast. The deal is, gentlemen, your oral hygiene game needs to not only be strong, it needs to be super strong, which means you need to make sure you are going in for regular checkups at the dentist. Every 6 months, you should be rocking for a cleaning. Teeth, gentlemen, you got to make sure that they are white. Regardless of the quantity or quality in your mouth, you got to make sure they're white. Quick and easy way, gentlemen, is Crest Strips, some type of whitening strips, or bleaching trays. They sell them like everywhere. They're super affordable and they work. Kissably soft lips. That's what you should be aiming for, gentlemen. The only way you're going to do that is if your lips aren't all cracked and crusty. How are you going to avoid that? There are 2 options. Option number 1 is before you go to bed every night, little bit of Vaseline right there. Boom, go to sleep. Your lips will never be chapped. But I know a lot of dudes are like, yo, I don't want to rock Vaseline. It feels a little bit feminine. My lips are all glossy. Whatever. If that's not something you want to do, something else I would recommend, gentlemen, is invest in a high, not average, not okay, high quality lip balm. You're like, yo, aren't all lip balms high quality? The answer is hell no. Most of the lip balms you're going to find in drugstores or grocery stores or convenience stores are super low quality. They actually have ingredients in there designed to help make your lips more chapped. And the reason is because they want you to become addicted to the actual product. And so what happens, your lips are chapped, you put it on, you're like, oh, it feels better. An hour later, you're like, damn, my lips are chapped and dry again. You put more on. It's a vicious cycle. Guys, break the cycle. Grab a high quality lip balm. The Tiege Hanley lip balm is insane. It doesn't have like any like fruity flavor or anything like that. All it has is incredible lip smoothing, soothing, kissably soft action. It also has an SPF of 30. And last, but certainly, definitely, most certainly, definitely not least, is zone, handsomeness zone number 6, which is our chin, our lower jaw. So the quickest and easiest thing that you can do if you want to look more attractive is you could probably say it with me, grow a beard. Now, if you're like, yo, I can't grow a beard, how am I effed? The answer is no, you're not effed, because I'm alpha and I can help, all right? Grow what you can. Rock it, gentlemen, it doesn't matter, right? If you can grow a little soul patch action, maybe a little something on the chin, maybe a stash, right? Some sideburns. Oh, sideburns, let me also tell you this. If you have a hairstyle that is not like skin fade, you need to make sure that you actually have substantial sideburns, all right? Do not cut them straight across. This is a big mistake. You gotta allow the sideburns to help frame your face and and finish a style. So when it comes to facial hair, if you are trimming it wrong underneath your neck, you are taking a potential opportunity to look amazing and studly and actually flipping the script and making yourself look like a little more chubby. Here's the deal. If you are gonna trim your neck, gentlemen, look straight ahead, take your finger and boom, shave everything below, leave everything above. And the reason is because you wanna make sure that you're able to camouflage the neck fat meat that's under your chin. Damn, I told you that was a lot of freaking info, tip, handsomeness packed into one freaking amazing video. Gentlemen, if you haven't already, drop one of these. They're amazing. But after this video, your handsomeness literally from a 6 to say it with me, 13.7.